I'm back, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're notified when I drop these videos. It's me, Cherelle, Healing Conversations. Here we are. I told you guys I was gonna make y'all a vlog, and I meant it. Ignore my hair, y'all, but I am here to talk. So, y'all, right now I'm at my parents' house because I'm working from home at their house. So I'll be here for the next couple of hours until 5. I don't want to bore y'all all day with just watching me sit at my work desk. So I'm not going to film too much footage here at my parents' house. But I will film more footage at my apartment. I will film more footage, when I'm finally home. You guys are going to cook with me. You're going to watch me. I'm going to wash my hair. You guys are going to... I'm not going to cut my hair on camera because I am cutting my hair, y'all. I told y'all that in the short earlier. But I'm going to cut my hair off camera. But then I will come back on camera for y'all to see it. The decision to cut my hair, I just want to get into that because I did put that. And if you look, check out my short videos, you'll see me talking about that briefly. It was just to start over. After everything I've gone through this year, I just wanted to cut my hair. Right now my hair look crazy, which is why I got this on my head. Now when I said I was cutting my hair, I'm cutting my hair like not... My hair is not that long anyway. I'm going to put a picture of my hair. Well, put a clip of my hair in the video. Like one of my hair, how it is now, and one after I cut it. I think my hair really only comes like right here to my neck, or like maybe right here. It's not super long anyway. But I wanted to cut it up for just so it can be healthy. I haven't trimmed the ends of my hair in probably like a year. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. And I want my hair to be healthy. So that's another reason why I am cutting it. And just because I want to start over to new beginnings. I would dye my hair, but I'm not gonna fool with no hair dye right now because my hair is healthy. And if I go dyeing it again, it might break off. So I can't trust that. But I'm basically gonna be cutting my hair like up into this area where my jawline is, like somewhere, if like right around here or right up in here. It's gonna be like right around my neck area. In the back, it'll be like kind of just coming around here. Yeah, so, and yes, I'm cutting it myself. I have cut my hair before myself, y'all. I can show y'all the slew of times where I cut my own hair. I think I last cut my hair was probably like 2 years ago. I just got scissor happy. I went in my bathroom and started cutting like crazy. My hair was short, and I had dyed my hair burgundy, and it was just really short. It was like all up here. Everyone around was like, why you cut your hair? And I'm like, who cares? It's hair. Yeah, I'm one of them people that I will cut my hair in a minute. I don't care. I'm doing it for me, not for you. I don't care about hair like other people. Some people are attached to their hair. I am not. I will cut my hair so quick, and because I know it's gonna grow back, so who cares? But I'm trying to wear my hair flat iron more often. And so that's another reason too. I just want to kind of while I do love the... I love how my light just went off, but I do love the I cannot talk. Um I do love wearing natural styles, but I'm kind of ready to just like shake it out and wear it straight for a little bit. Somebody I saw somebody on YouTube actually use Paul Mitchell products, and their hair looks so beautiful. But I love the products I use. I use Creme of Nature. I've been using them for like the past couple of months, and I don't think I'm gonna switch because I just love their products and the way they make my hair feel. But so I'll be doing that, y'all. I will come back on camera and flat iron my hair with y'all too, so y'all can see the ending of the... Hopefully it ends up shaking. I do have a new blow dryer that I ordered from Amazon, that I wanted super bad. I ordered that. I also ordered me is it Baby Pro Bliss? No, Baby Pro Bliss flat iron, because I keep hearing so much about that flat iron. But when I wanted to order it before, I couldn't order it because it was so freaking expensive. I was like, I'm not paying that. So hold on, y'all. Make sure my time... All right, y'all, I switched sides on y'all. I had to look at the time. I got to go back to work in a few minutes. But, yeah, so I ordered me a new blow dryer. I also ordered me, I can't think, y'all, sorry. Ordered me a new blow dryer. I ordered me the Baby Pro Bliss flat iron. Everyone raves about that flat iron, and so we're gonna see if it's all that it's cracked up to be. I got it on sale because Sally's had a sale on it. That thing is originally like $100 or something, but I got it on sale because Sally's had dropped the sale. So I ordered it. Hopefully it's a good flat iron. I hope it's cracked up to be what everyone says it is, because if not, I'm gonna be mad because I didn't spend my money. Okay, so I'm gonna be using that, and yeah, I'm just gonna do something different. I I just feel like for me, when I told my daughter I'm cutting my hair, the first time I was going to do it, which was like 2 weeks ago, she stopped me like, no, mama, no. But this time I'm like, no, I have to do it. It's for health reasons too on my hair. Being that my hair hasn't been trimmed in a week, y'all probably can't tell when I wear, well, y'all haven't seen my hair natural that often on here, mostly braids. But when I wear like coals and stuff, I don't know if people can tell, but I just feel like for me, I just want to do something different with my hair. So hopefully the bob thing works out for me. We're gonna see. I'm cutting it myself. I've cut my own hair before myself, so I'm not scared. Um, I just want to make sure when I get to the back of my head that I'm actually doing it correctly. So as I'm cutting it, I'm gonna have like a camera in front of me and a camera behind me. That way I can, you have two cameras facing you, so that way when I'm cutting in the back, I can see it from this angle, and just making sure I'm doing it correctly so that it comes out the best way possible, so I don't look crazy. So we'll see, y'all. But yes, I'm definitely excited about starting over and just letting my hair flow. And anyway, y'all, I rambled on too much. But yeah, that's basically what you're going to see today. We're going to do some cooking. You're going to watch a show with me. We're going to enjoy the day. We're going to have fun. We're going to talk about life. I have a lot of things I want to talk to y'all about. And we'll talk about all these things as we go throughout the day. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to get back to work. And I will catch y'all again. Most likely, I'll catch y'all again on my lunch break or when I get home. One of the two, but I'll be back. Hi, guys. So, I know I haven't really done a lot. Okay, I don't want to show y'all my screen because that might be a breach of some things. But I don't really have a lot. Oh, sorry. Hi guys. So I hope I'm not boring y'all too much, but I'm just sitting at my work desk. It is not a lot going on, y'all, at all. Like, we actually been slow this week. I think it's because it's Christmas, so I'm not getting a lot of calls, which is awesome. My boss just graded my calls for the month, and I passed every call like I always do. So I passed all my calls for the month of December. Just want to brag a little bit. But I'm back, y'all. It's not much going on. I was going to actually do my schoolwork tonight and record that for y'all, but I'm going to wait and do my schoolwork on Christmas Eve, because I have so much to do tonight. When I get home, my daughter wanted me to make salmon patties, so I'll make that on camera with y'all so y'all can do it with me or feel like y'all with me. And then also, I'm going to be doing my hair, so that'll be another big part of the vlog, and y'all also will help me do some laundry or watch me do some laundry. I gotta rewash my laundry. I don't know what happened, y'all, because I left it in the, I don't even want to explain it, but I just gotta rewash it. So what I have in the washer, I gotta take out, and I'm gonna have to rewash it. And the stuff that I have in the dryer, I'm gonna have to put it back in the washer, if that makes sense, y'all, and redo everything. So I'll be redoing that when I get home. I don't know why that light cut off, but anyway. So I'll be redoing all that stuff when I get home, and I'm gonna just take y'all with me. And then as we wind down through the night, y'all are gonna also be with me upstairs when I'm watching my favorite show. I have this show I've been watching on Amazon. It's on BritBox, and it is called I can't think, y'all, but it is called, I cannot think. It is called Mrs. Brown's Boys. I love that show. Y'all, please get BritBox on through Amazon if you have not gotten it. It is one of the best apps ever. The UK shows have nothing on nothing on the shows. The UK shows are so good. So good. They are better than the shows that I've watched around in America. I'm just being real with y'all. Like, UK is killing it with the shows. Like, I've found like 3 good shows on BritBox, 3 to 4 good shows. They have like the best shows. So I also been watching another show called My Family, and it was a show called Kate and Koji that I got into. I don't get into the dramas, but I love the comedies for some reason. But anyway, so I've been just watching all that and loving it. All right, y'all. So can't talk too long because I actually have somebody on hold, but I don't want to be super loud. But I will film a lot more for you guys when I get home. I promise. I have a lot of content coming, and I'm really excited about it. And I hope that I'm able to continue to keep this up, so that you guys can get something from me weekly. Because I actually want to really start taking YouTube more seriously than what I have been. So I will be recording every week for y'all, and the shorts are going to be picked up even more. But I'm going to try to film as much as I can, especially while I'm off this week, so you guys will get as much content as possible. And that's about it, y'all. But I'll film more when I get home, you guys, because I have more that I want you guys to see. And that'll be that, because right now it is like literally 3:41. So I get off at 5. I just said 10, didn't I? I mean 5. And I promise I will take y'all with me throughout the rest of my evening on and off. So when I get home, like I said, I'm whispering because I don't want to be, just in case the hold, like, you know, somebody can hear, I don't know, just know I'm whispering. So basically, you guys, I'm going to, when I get to my, when I get home, yeah, y'all, I'm gonna pull out the camera again for y'all because I have to do more stuff. So when I first get in the door, I'm going to switch my laundry out like I told y'all. And I'm gonna do that on camera so y'all can see. I'm also going to do cooking on camera so y'all can see me cooking. And then I'll probably take like a little break to take a quick shower, all that good stuff. And then when I come back, y'all, I will kind of let y'all see bits and pieces of me washing my hair. Not a lot of though, but pretty much enough where y'all can understand it. And then of course, when I cut my hair today, which is not gonna be, the cutting my hair is not gonna be on camera, but when I come back, I will show y'all how I flat iron my hair and all that good stuff. And then we're just gonna wrap it up with one of my favorite shows, and then we're gonna call it the end of the day. So bear with me, y'all. But I got somebody on hold right now. Callers on hold. So I'm gonna end this right quick, y'all, and I will get picked back up when I'm at my house. Bye. Okay, y'all. So I made it home. Didn't forget about y'all. I'm over here by the laundry. I had to set this up on my tripod the best I could. I just got in from being outside, y'all. Because I had to get something out of my shed. One thing I do want to say, y'all, ignore all this stuff. I know, like, I have to take all these clothes, all these clothes that's in here and put them back into the hamper thing because they're gonna have to be rewashed just because they've been sitting all day. And that's kind of why I don't like doing clothes. I prefer not to do my clothes during the week when I have to work. I know I'm smelling my clothes. They smell good though, but I'm still paranoid that they're gonna like get a smell on them. So I don't know what I should do. I mean, maybe I can try throwing these in the dryer and seeing what they do, because they don't smell. They smell like the detergent and the stuff that I use on my clothes. Because see, I use these scent boosters, and I also use these scent boosters, and I use Snuggle dryer sheets. These smell like heaven. I just got a new box yesterday, and I also use Snuggle whatever this is called, fabric conditioner. This smells so good. I got another one in my closet over here. And then I use, oh Lord, I just dropped some sensitive skin Arm & Hammer, because me and my daughter both have sensitive skin. And I actually have another one of these in my closet too. And then, ooh, it's about to fall. I'm so sorry, y'all. I didn't know that was gonna happen. But and then I got this shout. I didn't really want the shout, but I kind of didn't have much of a choice because I use a different brand, but they didn't have it. So anyway, we're just gonna rewash these, and I'm gonna throw these in the dryer and see if they still have a, because they still smell good. So I think these are gonna be okay. Ew, stuff for this. This smell like mildew or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna rewash all these. Let's just say because they have a smell. So, oh, but Yeah, you guys. So I don't exactly know what what to really I'm gonna have to block some of this stuff out, y'all, because I got underwear in here and I don't want y'all looking at my drawers. So if I see that in the editing, I'll blur it out. Cause I'm just thinking like I can't hide all my drawers, can I? So um I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, so I'm doing this. I don't think I've talked to y'all too much about what's been going on with me too much lately. But another reason I had kind of fell off from recording, it was a lot of stuff that was going on in my personal life as well, you guys. Like, one thing I'm trying to learn is that if God takes somebody out your life, don't open the door to let that person back in. I was going through a lot with dealing with the fact that, you know, me and my ex were not together, and I was struggling with that. And so something in my heart told me to send him an email. Okay. Something said, email him, Cherelle, and reach out to him and see if you can be cordial and see if you can be friends. Well, he responded back to the email. We hit it off. We started talking every day. We got back to texting again. I unblocked him and everything just went. And then it's like all of a sudden we're catching feelings for each other again. Everything was happening too fast. I found out him and his new girlfriend, him and the new girlfriend he was dating, they had broken up. They were dating for 2 weeks and then he broke up with her. And then he wanted to be back with me. But then ultimately I was just telling him, like, I don't think it's a good idea for us to get back together because you need to heal. I need to heal, blah, blah, blah. So we decided to just be good friends. The problem with our friendship is that we still like each other. So things were happening. Okay? Things were, that shouldn't have been happening. And I just felt like, you know, we got to stop this. And then I started seeing things in him that kind of were like, wait a minute, I don't like what I'm seeing in you. I don't like how you're acting. I don't like how you're carrying yourself. I don't like how you're, you know, the things that you're doing, his behaviors and stuff. And just realizing some of the reasons why God took him out of my life in the first place, it was kind of like dawning on me. And I had to like literally sit with myself and be like, Cherelle, like you literally, you know, should not have done this. You should have just left it for what it was. But I couldn't do that. And so now me and him literally talk every day. He be texting me. Like I said, we talk, but I just know that I cannot be in his life in 2026. I have not told him this yet. Will I tell him? Yes, I will. But it's just like too much was happening, y'all. Like when I say like it was just getting to a point, you know, it's like. And then my mom and dad were pissed at me because they don't like him. And they also told me that, why did I go back? Then I had my therapist getting on me too because she was like, Cherelle, why would you do that? Why would you send a closure letter? Why would you get back with him knowing everything that you told me in these sessions that happened? And she was right. So everybody around me, including my friends that know me, they were like upset too. So it was just like, why did I do that? I wasn't thinking properly. And, you know, I was just caught up in the whole wanting to rekindle something with him. So I wasn't really thinking about the consequences or anything that came with it. But now that I'm like knee deep in it, I'm like, okay, you know, what everybody said was true. Like I should have not opened that door back up because I saw so much in him when he came back, stuff that I think, you know, when you love somebody, you overlook a lot of things. And I think for me, when it came to that relationship, you know, I overlooked so much because, you know, you quote unquote think you love somebody. And so you overlook their flaws and you overlook the things that they do because you're so caught up in, oh, I got to put this in here. You overlook so much stuff because you're so busy getting caught up in who you used to love and who you knew them to be. And so I'm not even paying attention to the stuff that's happening when we were dating. But then when he came back, I started noticing stuff and I'm just like telling myself like, Cherelle, what are you doing? Because, you know, you're seeing him for who he is, but yet you continue to, you know, deal with him. And why are you dealing with him? I gotta really wash my laundry better tonight because ignore my dark marks, y'all, because I cannot be out here struggling. And then Like I said, things were just happening. And you know, you just, like I said, when you really like somebody, you tend to ignore the red flags. I know this camera crooked. You tend to ignore the red flags. It's shaking, y'all. I'm sorry. And you ignore a lot of things because you, quote unquote, like this person that much. So you overlooking everything because you looking at the fact that I baked cookies last night, y'all. I gotta watch this. But you're overlooking so much. You're not seeing the bigger picture. And so, like I said, and then he was telling me, oh, when I start coming around more, I'll bring the dog. Because, you know, we had a dog together. So he's like, I'll bring the dog over too, and we can all just hang out. Because my daughter keeps saying she misses the dog. So he's like, you know, that's cool. I'll bring the dog around, blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking, okay, cool, we can do this. But it just got to a point where I'm seeing things in you. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I started to feel like he was just using me. I started to feel like he didn't really want me per se. He wanted, how do I say this, somewhere as my outer appearances, but he didn't really want Cherelle, the inside of me. So I just felt like, what are we doing? And so I was like, I can't go into 2026 with this person in my life. And no, I have not told him that yet, but yes, I will be cutting ties with him in 2026. No friendship, no nothing. And only because I feel like it's, when you continue with people like that, it's hard to get over him. It's hard for us to separate. It's hard for me and him to get over each other. It's just a lot going on. And then just like I said, I saw so many red flags still in him. And it really was just, I was just noticing them left and right. Like, okay, this person is not who I thought they were. The red flags are so prevalent. I hope I'm saying that right. Correct me if I'm not. I'm trying to use big words, don't even know how to say it. See, that's what I get. But anyway, so I just noticed a lot. And then my mom and everybody was pointing stuff out. And I just realized why it didn't work. And the whole time I was crying over him because he moved on. It was like, I dodged a freaking bullet. That became her problem. But I couldn't see it that way when I was so caught up in my heartbreak. And so, yeah. And then on top of that, you guys, an incident happened that recently, the other day, he wanted to come see me because he had to do a job out of town in a whole nother city. He wanted to come see me, okay? I was sleeping. He was blowing up my phone, okay? Mind you, I am sleeping good at this point, so I'm not even thinking about my phone. Well, as you guys know, when we broke up, we lived together for a year, okay? The key to my front door, I took back from him. Well, we had I'm gonna just show y'all. So basically, this is the lock right here, y'all. Can y'all see it? Yes, that lock right there was basically a lock that he took upon himself to put on the door because he didn't like the one that was already on there, which was a black lock. I'm gonna show y'all that lock too. It's in this box, which was a black sliding handle. He did not like it because he wanted it to be white. So he put that on there, and it came with a key. So I asked him, hey, give me the key to it before he left because I'm like, hey, I got to be able to get in and out the back door if I come around back. Cool, he gave it to me. I was unaware that he still had another set of keys that he kept for himself after the breakup. So after him blowing up my phone several times, this happened the other night, he proceeds to come to my apartment, y'all. Now, there was no one harmed. Do I think my ex would ever do any harm to me? No, I do not. So I just want to put that out there. I don't think my ex will ever harm me. He's never harmed me. Never put his hands on me. Never did nothing to scare, anything crazy, nothing physical, ever. However, he was able to unlock the sliding door at 4 a.m. coming into my apartment, and I was asleep. My daughter was asleep, okay? At this point, I decided to go lay next to my daughter because I can't sleep if she's sleeping. I said, I'm going to go lay next to my daughter and just fall asleep beside her. I don't even know he's in my apartment at this point. So he goes up a flight of steps. And then I hear like my door open. I scream bloody murder because I see this shadow at my door. And it is my ex. And I'm looking at him like, what the heck are you doing? He's like, oh, I was blowing your phone up. I said, I was asleep. Mind you, I did pull up my phone after he left and it was like a slew of calls. And I'm like, I was asleep. My phone was on D&D. I'm tired. He's like, oh, I just want to see you before I left. I missed you. All this stuff. And I'm like, and really, I don't think he missed me per se. He just wanted, again, what was on my outside, my body. That's what he really missed or wanted, quote unquote. So at this point, I'm freaking out. My daughter wakes up. She's freaking out. And I was like, I don't feel like, as my ex, I said, what if I was dating someone new and they were here with me and you come in the door like this? Do you know how bad that could have ended? What if my mom, my dad or somebody was, and my dad does not like this man at all after everything that happened. So I'm like, imagine if my dad, uncle, or somebody in my family was here and you came through the door like that. This could have ended so bad for everyone involved. And I told him, you can't do stuff like that. Like, you scared me, you scared my kid. Like, why do you still have a key to that back door? Like, we don't even, you got a whole nother apartment you live in now. We live separately. We don't even live together. We're just friends. But you just coming to my apartment like that was insane. I'm like, when I didn't answer your call, you should have just took it as, okay, she's asleep, you know, and kept on going to the other city to do your job or whatever. But it's like, and it's like I said, I didn't think he was going to do anything to me, but that's not the point. Your ex just coming into your house after a breakup is just weird. That's like me going to his apartment, unlocking his door, and just going in like it's normal. You know what I mean? So now I'm going to have to change it back to the old handle. So this is the old handle, y'all, that he took off. It's kind of rusted now, I guess, because it's been in this box so long. And this is the other piece to it, which is really rusted. I don't know how this thing got so dang rusted, because I could have sworn when we moved in it was not just rusted. I think it got rusted from being outside of my storage thing. But yeah, so I'm gonna put this back on because I just can't have him just barging in like that. And I have instructions on how to do it. So basically, you guys, unfortunately, my dad tried to come fix it and he couldn't. So the old one's still on, but my dad fixed it in a way where he can't put his key to get in. But I'm going to have to buy me a whole new handle or speak to maintenance. I'm going to attempt to try to get all this done. Making sure that I get all this done at least by the end of the week, because, again, I don't want any more mishaps. Where's the lock? Again, this is the lockdown for this one. So, yeah, I don't want any more mishaps or him trying to, like, get back in here again, because that scared the crap out of me. So now I got to do this. But y'all, if I can't fix it, I'm going to get maintenance to fix it, or I'll get my dad to fix it. But I should be able to do it because he already has the holes drilled in there and everything. I just got to put it back on. So, and he left his tools here for me when we broke up. So I'm going to just drill it and do it myself. If I don't do it by today, because it's kind of late, I don't want to alarm the neighborhood, I will attempt to do it at the latest. If I can't do it, if I can't do it today, I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. If not tomorrow, probably will do it tomorrow, to be honest with y'all, even if it's late, because I want to come home and I got to pack. I'm not spending Christmas at my house. I'm spending Christmas with my parents. I spend the night with my parents every year at Christmas, and I come home on Christmas evening. So, with that being freaking said, y'all, your girl definitely got to get these locks changed before then. So, I don't know how I'm going to do it or when I'm going to do it, but I'm going to carve out some time to get this changed by the end of the week, because I don't think he will come here anymore by the end of the week, but I don't trust it. So, I'm going to make sure to get that lock changed on there and go back to normal. Even though, like I said, it's rusted now. It is what it is, though. Who cares? It's just going to have to stay rusted because I think it got rusted being in this box. Because when it first was on the door, it wasn't rusted like that. But I'm going to just go ahead and put the rusted one back on the door, and that way I'll feel a little bit safer, because that way he can't, if he tries to slide the door or something, he can't get in, because I'll have the latch down on the lock, so he's not able to get access. So I do have to get all this stuff done. Yeah, your girl got this. Because, you know, guess, I'm going to tell you one thing that happened with my washer and dryer. The little long aluminum thing got unhooked from it. Who did that? I fixed it on my own, y'all. I'm a G. But no, I was sweating, y'all. Sweating for a good hour or two. But I was able to hook it back on there and get it tightened. So it's good. But it ain't fell off since. But, so I'm going to get this stuff done. And I'm probably going to look at a YouTube video or something on how to put this on, even though I got the instructions, so I can look at it step by step. And then I'll just get it hooked back on there. I'm going to take his white one off, because I just feel like you can't just be coming to my house. That was extremely insane to me and crazy, and it scared the crap out of me. So I'm glad I found this in the box, but I think it rusted from being in the box too, to be honest with you. But I'm just going to put that back on, and we're going to go about our day. But anyway, that's my story time for y'all. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna wash these little dishes I got, and then I'm gonna set up my food. Once I get my food set up, I'm gonna come back and talk to y'all again, because I got more to tell y'all, okay? I tried to do the best camera angle I could for y'all, but y'all done cracked the egg on the counter and everything in the process of trying to set this camera up for y'all. I feel like I want more of my face to show, or like more of this top of my head to show, but it is just too much. I'm getting irritated. So I'm just gonna take this angle for what it is, I guess, because this is like the best angle that I'm probably gonna get for y'all, where y'all can actually see, you know, the food, and can you see me still, y'all? Okay. I'm trying to get as much angle so y'all can see what I'm doing in the camera as much as I can. So sorry if everything's off to this corner, y'all. I need a bigger counter. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My counter space is not as big as I wish it was. But anyway, y'all, we about to make Alaskan pink salmon. So yeah, it's Food Line brand. Who cares? But yeah, I think everybody makes theirs differently. But this is my version of how I make it. So, ooh, yo, it's something slippery on my floor. Hold on. So, I had to go drain some of this out. Yeah. There we go. My hand's about to be bushy. Now, to be real with y'all, normally whenever I cook or do something, I don't use gloves. But because of I'm making this video for y'all, I'm going to use my gloves, okay? Because of this video. So whenever I do cooking videos for y'all, I'm going to use gloves, even though I used to didn't do that because I'm at home. But just to be a little more, I don't know what you want to call the wording for it. But whatever. A little bit more, how do I say this, professional? I don't know. I'll go ahead and keep gloves. I keep gloves in here, y'all. I keep gloves in a bag. And the only reason I bought these gloves is because when I went to the incident where I couldn't, like, something that happened to me, I sliced my fingers open, y'all, literally. And I had to wear bandages, and I didn't want to get into my food. So that's when I bought these little cooking gloves. I don't even remember where I got them from. Probably Walmart, but I don't know what aisle they on. But they got me through it. So, but normally, no, guys, I do not wear gloves when I'm cooking in my own house. But, in purposes of the video, I'll wear it for y'all, okay? So, we're going to take, we're taking it. I'm going to take this. Oh, sorry, y'all, you cannot see. And I'm going to just mush it up with my hands, y'all. Oh, I hate wearing these gloves, but I'm doing it for y'all, okay? Sorry if it's kind of loud in here, y'all. I'm doing laundry and that thing is loud as heck. But also, you guys, touching up on kind of why I haven't been recording or why I haven't really been as present. Another reason too, y'all, like, I really just I had to really sit with myself. I was talking to one of my friends and they were like, Cherelle, why can't you just be alone? Why can't you just focus on yourself? And all that good stuff. And I was just like, you know, telling them the reasons why. But also at the same token, I'm like, you know what? This is just my reality. So, you know, I just felt like, oh. All right. Now, I'm going to take the gloves off and put them to the side. Because, yeah, I'm not a glove person, y'all, especially in my own house. But I'm going to do it for y'all. So, the first thing I'm going to do, y'all, I'm going to put my little breadcrumbs in here. Well, actually, I'm doing this all wrong. Give me a second, y'all, before I get too deep into the video. I'm going to come right back. What was I thinking, y'all? I forgot that I need to cut the peppers and the onions up. Really? And yeah, I'm cutting it on the plate, y'all, because definitely I probably could be cutting my onions up on, alright, can y'all see? This is like gonna really aggravate my soul. I don't know if it's like me. Alright, it's like, this whole camera angle is driving me insane. I don't know if it's because the camera up too high. Can y'all see me better? Okay, that was it. I think the camera was up too high. Y'all can see a sister now. Okay, cool. Alright, y'all. I didn't even think the camera angle was that high. But I had to lower it. So, we're about to cut some peppers. Because I almost forgot about that. But yeah, so y'all, like I was saying, it was just a lot of stuff that was going on. And if I'm being like real honest with y'all, I just wasn't, you know, dealing with the right people. And I kept meeting the wrong people. And like my friend said, why can't you be alone? And I'm just like, I can be alone. It's just that, you know, I don't shield from y'all about my codependency or my anxious attachment style, because that's just what I'm healing from in therapy. But the thing is, the guys that do like me, they want more. I don't want a boyfriend right now because I feel like I really just want to focus on my daughter right now, and my job, and my family, and my close friends that value me. I don't want to fixate too much on a relationship right now with anybody. The only relationship that I want to work on is the one between me and God. Like, other than that, I don't really want to work on a relationship with that or anybody else besides that and my family and friends, because I just feel like, what is the point of me? Something's flew in there, y'all. I think that was a seed. So it's just like, why am I? I just didn't want to do it anymore. It's just like everything comes to a point. Everything gets to a point. Everything gets draining. Everything gets tiring sometimes. And you just get to a point where you don't want to do it anymore. And so, it got to a point for me where it was just draining. And then the guys that was liking me, I just knew they wasn't for me. And I just feel like my daughter, she's about to turn 9 next year. She needs me. She's about to be a teenager in a couple of years, and I just want to be the best mom I can be to her and give her all my attention. And then it's stuff that I want to do this summer, like take family trips. It's things that I want to do and things that I'm looking to accomplish. And I can't do that if I'm stuck, I don't want to say stuck, but if I'm in a relationship and I'm not allowing myself to heal. And like I told y'all, I left the dating apps alone, so I'm not looking for a relationship like that. And I'd rather meet my person in public. I don't want to meet nobody on a dating app, or I'd rather meet somebody in church or at a store or at a concert. I don't know, anywhere. But I just don't want to meet nobody online. I'm just done with that part of my life. I'm closing the chapter, and I just want to move on. So yeah, when my friend was just like, oh, I hope you don't take the same people that you met this year into next year. And I said, no. I said, anybody who's not good for me this year is not going in 2026 with me. Like, all conversations will be seized, and they gonna be hurting probably. Like, oh, she didn't stop talking to me. But oh well. I mean, I think you just get to a point where you just gotta start focusing on yourself, and you can't worry about other people. So yeah, that's just what's been going on, y'all. Healing, trying to prepare myself for next year, and trying to focus on my daughter and myself and the people that truly matter to me and the people that I value. Woo, here's the food, guys. The people that I value and stuff like that. And that's what was really important to me. I had to let go of a lot of things and stop worrying about so many people in my life who just weren't for me. They weren't helping me. They weren't being a good person to me. So it's like I'm over here stressing over people who don't even matter, and I'm not even realizing that these people who I'm stressing over are not even going to matter in a few years. One thing that I will say to you guys that always sticks out to me is that quote by Medea, when she said, if someone wants to leave your life, let them go. Because that's what I should have did with my ex, but I didn't know how to do it at the time, but I should have. Alright, y'all, so I'm going to do my seasonings, and then when it gets to the point where I got to do my patties again, I'll put my gloves back on. But when I got to mix it up. So I did put the onions and peppers in here. You guys can see it. It looks good. And I use all kinds of seasonings when I do this, y'all. One of the seasonings, yes, I do use seasoning salt, y'all. So I'm going to sprinkle that in here. Seasoning salt. This ain't usually the brand I get EFC. So I used to get, is it Lori's? But anyway, who cares? I also use paprika. I sprinkle that in here as well. And then I use Old Bay seasoning. I'm going to tell y'all what I use. I don't know what people use in theirs, but this is what makes mine kick. Also use complete seasoning right here. I need to get more of this too. This is getting low. But, and then I use oregano. You can use oregano or whatever else you have. I use all kinds of stuff. I also use onion powder. Can't even get it up. I sprinkle a little bit of that in here. Some of you might think it's too much seasoning. Trust me, it's not. And then I have garlic powder that I use. I sprinkle a little bit of that garlic powder in here too. And then I also use soul food seasoning. I know this is at Food Line. I don't know if you have a Food Line where you live, but I sprinkle a little bit of that in there. And then I do my pepper. Put my little bit of pepper in here. And I do my salt. Sprinkle a little bit of salt in here. And I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, why she got so much of that stuff? Now, also, I use my plain breadcrumbs. I sprinkle a little bit of plain breadcrumbs in here. And then, some of y'all gonna think this is weird, and I don't know why, but I also use some of this seasoning. It's chicken seasoning. Now, I know some of y'all gonna be like, why would you use chicken seasoning? Trust me, I do this every time, and it comes out really crispy and really good, okay? The last time I seasoned it with a different seasoning that's all the way back in my cabinet. Sometimes I use this is House of Autry, but I also use Washington flavored seasoning too. So yes, this is what I do, y'all. It's not nasty. It does not mess up the taste or anything. So I'm about to put this in. Just a little bit. You don't need a lot. Okay? Just a little bit to sprinkle. And then you can just put, just tape it back down. So now it's done. This is what I do. Okay? Now, we forgot seasoning, y'all. I forgot Creole seasoning. I need to buy some more of this Creole seasoning. I don't know where I got it from. I thought I had bought an extra one of a different brand, but anyway, so that's all I use. Somebody is texting me. But anyway, we're going to ignore that because we're making a video. This is all I use, y'all. Let me put my gloves back on. My people always want to text me when I'm recording. So now, oh wait, this is the right way. These gloves are definitely on the wrong way. I can't get one of my gloves to work, y'all. I'm trying to hurry up. Good thing I'm not working in the kitchen. They've been firing me. Like, why is she taking so long to get her gloves back on? And I think they're on the wrong way. Anyway, who cares? So now I'm gonna mix. Oh, wait. Y'all, what is wrong with me? I'm going through it right now. Hold on, y'all. I forgot I had left my eggs up here because my first egg cracked. So I'm gonna take these gloves off right quick to do this. So crack it on the side of the thing, then you put your egg in here. So, all right, y'all. Wish it around, wish it around, wish it around. All right, y'all. Actually, I'm gonna get some of the gloves. These gloves dirty. And I lied. I'm not using gloves every time I cook. Because why should I? I'm in my kitchen. But I am going to use them today, though, because this food is a little messy. But, well, it depends. I might use them like, depending on what I'm cooking. All right, y'all. So, I got my greens cooking, y'all. These greens I made the other night. And then I got my mashed potatoes. We can cut this off because it is good to go. And then I'm going to drop a little bit of oil in this pan behind me. A little bit of extra virgin olive oil. So, all right. Now, I'm about to mix this bad boy up. So now we can mix it. So again, everybody does this differently. My dad don't even make it. But so funny because my dad was like, I'm making the same thing as you tonight. I said, Dad, let's have a competition. He said, what competition? I don't have competition. I'm like, oh. So yeah, my dad's a hater. Let me stop. But no, love my dad. So yeah, my dad's making the same thing as me. My daughter gonna be the taste tester to tell me whose is better. I like mine to be really crispy, and I used to didn't know what to add to make it that crispy, but now I do. I cannot stand these gloves, y'all. They just like too big. They're taking up too much space. Like, but yeah, so, and it smells really good, y'all. Now, I would say this, if you don't want to use a whole bunch of seasonings, you don't have to. I just choose to. I just actually started doing mine like this probably a year ago why I add all these seasonings. I used to only add like Old Bay seasoning and complete. That's it. But then I recently started adding more because I didn't think you could add like seasoning salt and stuff to this. But now I just started experimenting, and it actually tasted really good. Last time I made it this exact way, I didn't use House of Archery a chicken flank. I used a different brand, but it still made it really crispy. It made it really, really crispy, and it was really, really good. So it is good, y'all. It's just all what you make it. But it should have a good flavor if you know what you're doing. So this is it, y'all. I can't stand wearing these gloves, y'all. It's getting on my nerves. So anyway, this is it, all mixed up into a big bowl of love. And I've seen other people make salmon patties, and they don't put no onions, no peppers. I've seen people just do it super plain. I don't like my stuff plain. So everything's mixed in here. We're gonna put all these seasonings back, y'all. Because who did I think I was putting all these seasonings like I'm somebody famous? Let me stop. But I have too many seasonings in my cabinet. I wish I could show y'all. Actually, I could show y'all, but I'm filming this, so I'm not gonna do it. So, but yeah, that's kind of why I use as many seasonings as I do, because I just feel like the more seasonings you use, the more flavor. But that's just my opinion. Everybody's different. So what I'm about to do, y'all, I'm about to put these patties into the pan, and I'm gonna come back and show y'all once I get them in here, okay? All right, y'all, so I'm back. Look at these babies right here in plain view. Those are my patties, y'all. And then you have my greens right here, y'all. Look at my greens. These are greens from the other day, y'all. I made these the other night. And then I have my mashed potatoes. Not a lot of mashed potatoes, but might have seen some burnt scrape stuff at the bottom of the pan. My bad, y'all. I tried to reheat it up, add a little bit of water, and that's what I got. But anyway, y'all, I look rough. So I'm about to finish cooking this, eat something. And when I come back, y'all, it'll probably be after I finish washing my hair, because I'm going to blow dry it. I don't want to do the whole washing process on camera, even though a lot of people do it, because my process is so lengthy. It would have to be a lot of cuts and edits, and I don't want to have to do that. So I'll wash my hair. Then I will come, once I finish blow drying my hair, I will come back. And that's when, actually no, after I blow dry and cut it, I will come back. So I'm gonna blow dry and cut it, and then y'all gonna flat iron my hair with me, okay? We're gonna do it together. So that's when I'll be back. So be prepared. I have to go pick up my daughter, y'all, but this is how I cut my hair. Hold on, let me see. Can y'all see? I don't know. I cut it like this, y'all. Like it's up to here. The back is up to here. And you see how the sides is, and you see how this side is. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna show, let me see if I can prop it somewhere so I can show y'all the back of my head before I go get my daughter. Show y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I didn't record it, but this is the back. Yep, that's the back of my head, y'all. So yes, I did cut my hair. It was actually growing, which is the crazy part, but my ends needed to be trimmed so bad. Y'all, I'm breaking out. Ignore my bumpy skin. But my hair was, it just needed to be like really trimmed really bad, because it was literally when I tell y'all, sorry about the lighting, y'all, but yeah, it was literally, my hair needed to trim ASAP. Like, it wasn't like, you can still see my curl pattern and all that stuff, but it was just like, I needed to feel healthy. My hair feels good now. I love it. It's lightweight. The only problem is I just hope it lasts. And let me tell y'all, that Baby Pro Bliss flat iron was the truth. Get y'all one. They expensive, but get it, because this is the only flat iron I've ever used since I've been natural with no perm for the last, like, I ain't had no perm, but like almost going on, about to be 3 years now. And no flat iron could get my hair straight. This one actually got my hair decently straight. So I'm thankful for this flat iron, y'all. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. But I will talk to y'all soon. Hi, guys. Let me cut this up. There we go, so y'all really can see me. So I am back, y'all. I'm back at work. I'm so sorry that I didn't pick up the camera after I showed y'all my hair. I'm gonna show y'all my hair again in case y'all didn't get a glimpse of it. But this is basically, ignore my dark marks, y'all. It's pretty much cut right here. And this is the side. And I'm gonna show y'all the back again, because I feel like, hold on, y'all. Show y'all the back of my head too. Make sure the camera's angled right. So, can y'all see? Here, so this is the back of my hair, right here, y'all. So anyway, y'all, it's Christmas Eve, y'all. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here just because I don't know what else to film for y'all. But like I said, look out for vlogs weekly. I probably will do another one this week. I just don't have a set date. If anything, it'll be over the weekend. But thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. She says bye.